All of the Hunter cards have been released for Titans, so let's give it a review. Always a bigger Jormungandr. Dude, what are these names? Why do they have to make this so difficult to me? They don't know who I am, apparently. Oh my god. 1 mana, Hunter spell. Give a minion +2 attack and excess damage dealt by attacks hits the enemy hero. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. The fact that it says give a minion +2 attack is kind of nice because maybe you want to give it to your opponent's side, but this is very, very spooky for Hunter. There is, like, King Crush, for example, doesn't feel as bad as if you have to trade it, even though if you're trading King Crush, you know it's already miserable. It's not going to be a good time. But this is actually like for 1 mana to get 2 damage and potentially even more while still trading damage. That's nice. I can see this card being played. Okay. So it looks like just from this card alone, Hunter is going to be pretty aggressive. I haven't seen any of the cards, so I'm kind of excited to see what else they got. Or am I? Awaken Tremors, 1 mana Hunter spell. Get 3/4/1 worms. They cost 1. Okay, so you get those in your... Yo, those are 1 mana 4/1s, and they're also a beast. Is that bad? So you can play this on turn 1 and then play 8/2 of stats on turn 2. Yo, that's kind of insane. There's also a lot of cards that draw this. This one might be a little slow. Generally speaking, 1-statted minions don't really see a ton of play. So this is just like a big attack, dude. I guess your opponent definitely has to kill this. So it's not the worst thing in the world. This card might see play actually. In Arena, this card is like probably one of the most broken things I've ever seen in my life. In Standard, I don't know yet. Let's see what the rest of the cards are. And we'll think about this. Absorbent Parasite, 2 mana 3/1, Magnetic and Rush, can magnetize to meet. Sorry, I read the text a little further. Can magnetize to mechs and beasts. Oh my god, that is awesome. First and foremost, this is the first minion that can magnetize to something else other than mechs. That makes sense. Is this? I mean, it's not bad. Like, if you're playing some kind of aggressive deck with beasts and mechs, this is like an easy add. Because worst case scenario, right? It is a 3/1 with Rush. Best case scenario, it's an extra 3 damage on a minion that's already on the board. And that could be really, really good. It's very versatile. It has a lot of different use cases. This card probably sees play. That's a very cool card. I wonder, okay, if this is in... There's a card in March of the Lich King that lets you create a custom zombies like the Deathstalker Rexar. I wonder if that's in it, because if it is and you can magnetize that custom zombies on something, that would be crazy, dude. That would be insane. Bait and Switch, 2 mana secret. When a friendly minion is attacked, give it +3/+3. Oh my god. So I feel like every Hunter card I've seen has a lot of very interesting use cases, but they all seem just generally good. Like 2 mana for +3/+3. Avenge was whenever a friendly minion dies, give another friendly minion +3/+2, I think. And that card was very good back in the day. This card, you don't need another minion on board, and it also potentially protects like a minion that you want to stay alive. So that's good. Yeah, I could see this being played. If Secret Hunter needs to have another good secret, this generally might be it. I also really like the art here. Okay, Observer of Myths, 2 mana 1/4. After you summon a minion with more attack than this, give all friendly minions +1 attack. Excuse me? Sorry, I had to clean my eyes there. This is just broken, isn't it? 2 mana 1/4. But you wouldn't play this as a 2 mana card. This is like really, really good with, oh my god. This is really good like later in the game if you need to go for some sick combo. It's also just good with the Bloodhound if you need extra lifesteal on the minion. This card is so... I don't want to say this too soon, but this might be the best card of the entire expansion. Man, Hunter's looking really aggressive. And it's funny because I thought with Titans, they might want to slow the game down. This card's very scary. So if there's an aggressive Hunter deck that could utilize this effect, because this is absolutely like a must kill cards. But I guess the bigger problem with this is because it gives all friendly minions. So this also gives itself attack. So it's a 2 mana 2/4. Then it goes to a 2 mana 3/4. It's still really good. I think it's an absolute must kill card. It's a card that scales and a card that provides attack damage to every single one of your minions. There's a reason why Hunter hasn't gotten like a Bloodlust before, right? I guess this is a good way of balancing it. Oh, hey, look, a myth. Yeah, it's a myth for this card to actually exist. What the frick? Okay, I'm a little scared of Hunter this expansion. Titan Forge Traps, 2 mana. It has Forge. Discover and cast a secret Forge. Do it twice. That's a good Forge card. This is really good, actually. You spend 2 mana instead of hero powering, and if you're playing some kind of secret deck, you're probably pretty happy with that. It's not. I guess it's a little bit on the slow side, but then you can pay 2 mana afterwards for doing it for 2 secrets. Oh my god. I guess even for 1 secret, it's not the worst thing in the world, just because secrets cost 2 mana, and most of the time you're okay with playing a secret for 2 mana in 2023 Hearthstone. So if you got to do that twice for 2 mana afterwards, but you didn't have to put both secrets into your deck, this card seems good. Hunter's getting good cards here. Fable's Stable Hand, 3 mana 3/3 rush. Battlecry, if you control a minion with 4 or more attack, gain +2/+2. Oh, so this works really nicely with the worm guys that you're getting. Could be good. 3 mana. So if you get a 3 mana 5/5, that's pretty decent. This card just probably won't see play because I think there's just better things to do for 3 mana. Like 3 mana 5/5 is good. Don't get me wrong. I guess if you could get it consistent enough, you're pretty happy with it. But if you don't have the consistent way of getting it, I just don't think this card's going to see play. In Arena, potentially it's a lot better. But most of the time, I feel like this is going to be a 3 mana 3/3 with rush, which has already been in the game for quite some time. So I don't know if this is going to see play. We saw the Titan. Again, I think the Titan's really, really good. Starstrung Bow. 6 mana 6/2, costs 1 less for each friendly secret that triggered this game. That's a 6 attack weapon. I had to. What the hell? So many of these cards I have to like double check to make sure my eyes are just messed up. Wow. Okay, so for the record, Arcanite Reaper for Warrior is a 5 mana 5/2 weapon with no text, and that card did see play in aggressive decks. This could be a 0 mana 6/2 weapon, but the chance of that is very unlikely. So how many secrets do you actually need to get triggered? 2, I think you're pretty happy with. For a 4 mana 6/2 weapon, I think you're really, really happy with that. For 3 mana, it's really good. 2 mana, it's borderline broken. 1 mana, I think you're winning the game no matter what. This is a very good card, I think. As long as the secrets are playable, God, this card is insane. In Wild, I don't even consider Wild for reviews, but that is... Oh my god. And then we have Hodier, which we saw at the beginning of the expansion announcement, but 8 mana 8/8 Battlecry set the stats of the next 3 minions you played to 8/8. It's funny because now that we've seen the full set, that card doesn't really make any sense towards Hunter. But I guess if Hunter wants to go a little slow, it can. The benefit of this card is it really affects your Bloodhound, and that's basically it. But for the most part, I feel like this card might be a little too slow. Maybe at some point it might be really, really great. But I guess if you have the extra time to play this card, you could probably do something better. That's my problem with this card, but maybe there is something there. Hunter's looking really good. We've seen Death Knight and Hunter so far. Okay, I'm a little scared for Hunter, man. Oh my god.